Lodestone is one of the most valuable resources in New World at the moment. So whether you're looking to farm it for yourself to make runestone, or just looking to farm it to make some extra gold, if you're tired of fighting people over it, like I am, you clicked on the right video. I'll start with the two main locations that most folks already know about, and then the best spots that I've found that are not as contested. One of the main locations for Lodestone is right here in Brightwood. You can see on screen, I'm at the very first node in a cave. I actually went through this whole run and didn't find any more Lodestone other than that one in the first cave. Great Cleave is our next spot. By far has the most Lodestone in a small area. The issue with this is, people know this already, so unless you're on a very low pop server or maybe in the middle of the night, most of this is going to be gone. You can see I started at the yellow marker. I sped this up, but the next available spot that wasn't taken is right here. And I carried on looking for more. All these are empty. You gotta do a little bit of climbing here to get to those. Those are empty too. The second last one here is in a cave. And then the final one here, marked by the yellow spot on the map, that was empty too. A slightly less popular spot here in Weaver's Fen. It is a good amount of Lodestone in a small area, so I think it's worth farming it. I've run into people here a handful of times, but definitely not more than one, and definitely not as often as Brightwood and Great Cleave. This is my absolute favorite spot. It's in the very top right corner of your map in Morningdale. There's almost always Lodestone here. So you can see on the left, I show you each one of the nodes. Skipping this one because it was actually missing. So you loop down here, and then you jump down the cliff to the very final one here. This is a great spot to camp and just queue up for OPR or 3v3s and check if they've respawned. Second to last location I want to show you is in Monarch's Bluff. I've only been using this location recently, so I'm still getting used to the route, but you can see here I've farmed this. Then you have to climb up a bit of a cliff. So what I've done here is I've dropped down to grab these two, and then as soon as I'm done, I hit unstuck. So if you didn't know, the unstuck key can actually teleport you back wherever you were standing 20 seconds ago. So that actually allows me to get back up to the cliff. The better way of doing this is likely going directly to the top right, going down and to the left so that you don't have to climb any cliffs or unstuck anywhere. One more spot to go, and I've got a bonus tip at the end. Before we do, I'd just like to ask that if you like this video, give it a like. If you like this type of content, maybe consider subscribing. And I appreciate all the support I've gotten so far. Thank you guys. Alright, last run is in Ebonscale. It's bottom right of Ebonscale. It's actually faster to go to Monarch's Bluff and walk over. That's a good spot for Lodestone and Platinum. The reason I left it for last, and I don't have any footage of it, is you do have to fight off some pirates, so it's definitely not the ideal spot if you're a lower level. Alright, bonus tip time. If you're collecting Lodestone, unless you're selling it, you also need regular stone. And the best spot for this is easily right here in Monarch's Bluff. I know it's not as shiny as Lodestone, but it's also not as hard to come by. In this area, I can gather about 6k in about 20 minutes with using all available buffs. If you don't know what buffs I mean, you should watch this video next. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in Eternum.